Get ready, fight fans. We've got massive matchups, groundbreaking plans, and burning questions as UFC descends on Seattle. Israel Adesanya and Joe Pyfer are set to collide in a main event that could redefine middleweight. While grappling phenom Bianca Basilio unveils her audacious roadmap to the UFC title, and we dive deep into what truly matters heading into UFC Fight Night. Plus, a hometown hero makes his return. You don't want to miss this. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
UFC Seattle main event weigh-in, Adesanya vs. Pyfer. All eyes are on Seattle this Friday as the fighters for UFC Fight Night. Adesanya vs. Pyfer step onto the scales. The highly anticipated middleweight showdown features former two-time champion Israel Adesanya, looking to reignite his title aspirations, against the surging number 14 ranked Joe Pyfer. Both fighters successfully hit the 186-pound mark, setting the stage for an explosive clash. Can Adesanya prove he still has championship runs left in him, or will Pyfer make a massive statement? Fans are buzzing about this pivotal middleweight battle, with many eager to see if Adesanya can recapture his dominant form or if Pyfer will seize the opportunity to climb the rankings. The stakes couldn't be higher for both. Don't go anywhere, because the drama is just heating up. Next, we reveal the incredible 6-win plan from a BJJ superstar aiming for UFC gold. BJJ was Bianca Basilio's bold MMA ambitions. Grappling sensation Bianca Basilio is making waves with an electrifying plan to conquer the MMA world. Fresh off multiple IBJJF world titles and an ADCC gold medal, Basilio is setting her sights on a 6-0 record in 2026 and a dream fight against Mackenzie Dern. After a dominant first-round armbar victory in her January debut, she faces Rafla Geddes at LFA 229. Basilio is strategically moving down to strawweight, aiming for 4 to 5 fights this year to build confidence and experience. She's charting a clear path to the UFC, believing LFA is the perfect gateway to showcase her skills and eventually compete for a championship. Basilio's journey is inspiring many, drawing parallels to Mackenzie Dern's transition from grappling dominance to UFC championship status. The MMA community is watching closely to see if she can replicate that success. But the biggest questions heading into Fight Night still loom large. We're dissecting the burning inquiries surrounding UFC Fight Night, Adesanya vs. Pyfer. 3 burning questions ahead of UFC Fight Night, Adesanya vs. Pyfer. Seattle is ready to host a thrilling UFC Fight Night headlined by a monumental middleweight clash. As the octagon touches down in the Emerald City, we're posing 3 critical questions that will be answered on Fight Night. First, does Israel Adesanya have another title run in him? After a series of tough losses, the last stylebender faces a crossroads against the powerful Joe Pyfer. A vintage performance could reignite his championship aspirations, while defeat would be devastating. Second, can Macy Barber finally ascend to championship level? In her co-main event rematch against Alexa Grasso, Barber has a chance to prove she's ready for a shot at the flyweight title after significant development since their last encounter. Finally, is Mansour Abdul-Malik the next big middleweight threat? He faces the dangerous Yusri Belgarui, a former kickboxing title challenger, in a bout that could shape the future of the division. These matchups are packed with implications, from veteran comebacks to the rise of new contenders, and fans are eager to see how these pivotal stories unfold. And speaking of hometown heroes, there's another fighter returning to the spotlight. Get ready for Chase Hooper's homecoming bout at UFC Seattle. Chase Hooper returns home at UFC Seattle. Local talent Chase Hooper is set to make a triumphant return to the octagon this Saturday at UFC Seattle, facing Lance Gibson Jr. This marks Hooper's first fight at home under the UFC banner, a homecoming he describes as a welcome change from the pressure of fighting at the apex. Having honed his skills and understanding of fight week dynamics, Hooper is ready to put on a show for his hometown crowd. He emphasizes a focus on performance over pre-fight theatrics, noting that entertaining the fans is their primary goal. This respectful approach between Hooper and Gibson Jr. promises a display of skill and sportsmanship. Fans are excited to see Hooper fight in front of a home crowd, hoping he can leverage the energy to secure a crucial win and bounce back into the win column. That's all the fight news you need for now. Stick around for our lightning round recap and a full call to action. And that's a wrap on an electrifying Fight Night preview. We saw Israel Adesanya and Joe Pyfer make weight for their massive main event, Bianca Basilio unveil her ambitious UFC plan, and we dove deep into the burning questions surrounding UFC Seattle. Plus, Chase Hooper fights at home. Don't miss any of the action. Hit that like button if you're hyped for Fight Night, subscribe for all your breaking MMA news, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes content and join the conversation in the comments below. We'll see you next time.